fondly known as Tony, to his friends and, of course, in the military circle, bid a teary farewell to him. His wife, Gitika Lidder, placed the final kiss on the coffin at Parrar Square Crematorium in the national capital. The Tri-Service Chief, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and the top dignitaries paid their last respects to the country's brave. Brigadier Lidder was one of the 13 who died in the horrific chopper crash in the Nilgiris in Tamil Nadu 2 days ago. A grateful nation saying its final goodbye.
Gitika Lidder, overcome by the finality of the moment, revealing a rush of memories. Brigadier Lakhbinder Singh Lidder's mortal remains arriving at the Delhi cantonment. The Raksha Mantri and the NSA saluting the officer snatched away by the cruelty of fate. In their moment of grief, Brigadier Lidder's daughter and wife emotional, yet a picture of grace and poise.
अच्छी यादें ही साथ लेके चलेंगे। मुझे याद है जब मैं 5 साल की थी, मैंने पापा को देख के एक बार बोला कि आप मेरी हर बात मानते हो ना, क्योंकि वो मेरी हर बात मानते थे. And I'm scared because I was very pampered by my father.
We must give him a good farewell, a smiling send-off. I'm a soldier's wife. I have nothing more to say. This is not the way we wanted him back, but if it was not to be, then I don't know. He was a very good father, very good father. My child will really miss him. So it's a big loss.
Some among the family and friends unable to hold back their tears. Handed over the tricolour that wrapped the brigadier's coffin, Gitika Lidder receiving it like her most valued treasure. A final kiss for her departed husband. With prayers and rituals, Brigadier's mortal remains consigned to the flames.
The God's wishes, nobody can deny. It was his destiny that we lost him, and it is a big loss to the regiment, and I would say to the nation as a whole.
If you lose a colleague in operations somewhere, in the face of the enemy, you really feel no regrets at all. But I do have a regret in the manner of his going.
For Brigadier Lidder's family, friends and colleagues, the Coonoor crash has robbed them of a brilliant officer and a true gentleman.
It's the day of remembrance, ladies and gentlemen. A lot has been said and heard, but while the pace of life, will just force us to move on, at least known as the mentor for Brigadier Lidder, worked with him very closely, saw his, the entire journey as a soldier, as an army man. Colonel Subin Balakrishnan, his course mate and a dear friend of Brigadier Lidder, who's joining us at this moment. Lieutenant General B.S. Jaswal, former Northern Army Commander, is also with us this evening. He's a family friend and is from the same regiment that Brigadier Lidder served in. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for taking the time out and speaking to us here on Times Now. I want to start with you, at this moment, Lieutenant General Katoch. Just just describe for our viewers the man who you saw becoming a fine soldier, an officer and a leader in the Indian Army.
Thank you, Ankit. Today indeed is a very, very somber occasion, very sad occasion. Somebody who I, considered my brother, my son, both combined, has, left us. And what you're asking about him, I will say that I first met him when he had about 3 years of service, and I was the senior most company commander in the battalion, 15 years service. and I had just come from the Military Operations Directorate. So he looked up at me as somebody, anybody coming from Delhi is thought to be very, very wise. So he thought that I was very wise, and I really had to mentor him very little because he had already started doing very well in the career courses that he had attended, the young officers course. And he was dynamic, brave, witty, tough, mature. And even with 3 years service, he would call every Jawan beta, which even at 15 years service, I was not really doing that. So in fact, I would say that I learned something from him also. And he could gel with young and old alike. He was an excellent, excellent soldier. And we will sorely miss him.
Absolutely. He'll be dearly missed. It's family, of course. It will be impossible for that void to be filled. But Lieutenant General Jaswal, I just want to understand from you, sir, you know, being from the same regiment, seeing this fine young officer who was also going to pick up a rank, you know, we read that he was in the offing for commanding, you know, and as general officer commanding as well. It's a big loss, isn't it? You know, as a soldier, as a leader, it's a big loss for the unit and, of course, for the country. General Jaswal, can you hear me, sir? Okay, we'll just try and fix that audio just in a short while. Colonel Balakrishnan, you know, a lot of us, those who have never, you know, in fact met Brigadier Lidder, now we are hearing stories, everybody emotional, seeing the family. But you saw possibly a side of that man that many, you know, have not. You were fortunate, you were with him, you were his friend, a course mate. Could you take us back to those days when, you know, you guys were cadets, you guys were, you know, starting in the Indian Army?
Absolutely. Yes, Ankit. You know, as I look back, someone's passing is always a very difficult thing to come to grips with, no matter who it is, a friend, a colleague, a family person, whatever. But in the case of Tony, it goes much beyond all of this. And, you know, there are 3 specific reasons why I say so. One is that, and what is widely recognized across in the Army and now possibly by the rest of the country and across the world as well, is that he was a consummate professional. His ability to think, he was an intellectual of great depth and breadth. He was erudite, he was articulate, he was decorated for gallantry and distinguished service. He had written a paper very recently on China's counter space capabilities. And all of this was actually reflected in his career trajectory, the way his career was shaping up, and very clearly he was being groomed for much greater things. The fact that General Rawat handpicked him as his DA is indicative of the kind of professional respect that he commanded both amongst his peer group as well as his superiors. The second is his almost limitless reservoir of empathy that he had. He was a perennial giver. As I look back right from NDA days through IMA days and all the many decades that I've known him, I can't recall a single event where he has asked me for anything. He was always a giver. And the third is he had this effortless ability to wear multiple hats. He was a caring husband to Geetika, a fantastic devoted father to Ashna. He was amongst the most enthusiastic of course mates. He was a loyal colleague, a sincere subordinate. I mean, the accolades can just go on and on. I was reading this article by one of his unit officers, I think, where he was talking about coming back from an operation or from an exercise where his feet were blistered. And he was lying on his bed, and Tony had actually taken his shoes off and was washing his feet with warm water. That, in a sense, defines Tony as a man. He's a perpetual giver. And that's exactly the way I remember him. From the earliest days, possibly 17 years old, we were when we got to know each other, until today when I was standing in front of his pyre and offering my last salute. That's the man that Tony always was.
Lieutenant General Jaswal, for the family, and I was hearing both Mrs. Lider and Ashna, in fact, speaking today. Our heart goes out. But what grace this is possibly, something that most people don't understand, the strength that comes in the family, and that is also a strength in making of a great soldier, isn't it? The family which stands behind, which gives you that opportunity where you can go out and do the job that you have been, entrusted by the country.
You're right. You see, tramzels of fate, they decide your destiny. Who knew that Tony is not going to be amongst us today? I've known Tony from his kid days. His father was posted, and I was also posted in Imtrat, Bhutan, as part of the training team way back in 76, 77. And his father and mother, they were so fond of me. I was a young bachelor, and they were like parents to me. And they would call me, typical for Punjabi, breakfast, which I used to relish. And I used to meet Tony over there. So I've seen him since then, and I had a fond liking for him ever since. Thereafter, he got commissioned in 90, came to our regiment, my regiment, Jammu and Kashmir Rifles. And we maintained a very good relationship because of the past. I remember his brother-in-law, Major Chima, his sister is known as Kitty, I call her Kitty. They were there in Misabari, I was in Tejpur. I called them over for lunch, and unfortunately later on we came to know Chima was a cadet of mine also. And Tony's mother came, and the kind of respect I have, I touch her feet, though I treat Tony also like a son. He was brilliant. I mean, brilliant is too mild a word for him. It was something out of the world professionally. Very humble, very affectionate, and above all, a very, very genuine person at heart and as a professional also. Well, his professional profile, was one of the best, and he was a sure shot army commander in the making. He was too tall in profession. Anytime he came to Chandigarh on leave, he and his wife Geetika, who is a wonderful lady,
yes,
and I salute her, the way she's absorbed the great shock. After all, she's also an army officer's daughter, Brigadier Duggal's daughter.
Yes.
And Tony's daughter, Ashna, she's taken it very strongly. So Tony was one person who could disarm anyone with his smile. I've heard a number of reporters talking about him. Anyone who went to him, he would always give a smile, and the word no was not there in his lexicon at all.
Right.
He would always say, "Tell me, what can I do for you, sir?" or to anyone, and he would do it most willingly. Tony, I just can't believe it. He was family to me.
Absolutely.
And that he's no more. No more.
It's very, very shocking. It is absolutely, for a lot of people, those who, as I said, those of us who didn't even know them personally, it just feels like such a big shock, such a big, in fact, loss as well. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for talking to us, sharing your memories about Brigadier Lider. Thank you so much indeed. Quick break at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. Short break. On the other side, news and updates continue.